YouTube. Um, Hello, YouTube. Hello, family. Get on up in here. If you're a new viewer, welcome in. My name is Anna. I'm the heart behind Chosen for the Struggle, here to provide an intuitive reading for you. It's a free general collective read. Only take what resonate and leave what don't. But welcome in. You're in a space of safety, positivity, love, and respect. But the energy that I'm picking up on, I don't know who you are, but what I just heard was if you don't open up a little bit, you could cause yourself to miss out on your blessings. And that's just what I'm getting right off the bat. But I also understand that you've been a person that has come through a lot of trauma. You've been a person that has come through a lot of pain, come through a lot of I would say strife or coldness, like maybe you just feel like the people that has been close to you, whether that is people that you grew up with, whether that is people that you are close to, family, friends, whatever the case may be, lovers, whatever the case may be. I feel like the pain stems from far back. So it's not like, oh, I just got a scratch today and whoop-de-doo. No, I feel like you have been through something very traumatic, and I feel like it started, and not just something, but some things that were very hurtful and very traumatic to you, and that is valid, and I get it. But God is saying, put your trust in me, child, because I you are protected. I'm getting the energy that you are so protected. You've been protected this whole time, whether you see it or not, whether you accept it or not, or believe or not. You've been protected this whole time, which is why you've been able to overcome the things that you have endured. So I won't get too deep into detail, although I kind of got things on my mind as to what you could have been through, but I won't get too deep into detail because this is a general collective reading and I do want to respect the privacy of others. However, tap in if you feel led. But what I am picking up on is that you are safe. You are absolutely safe now, and you can absolutely be yourself, even if that's just starting with me here on my channel. I open up my arms, I open up my heart to you, but I feel like you may be really, really afraid of people. You may have a real live fear of people. And it's not just mean people, it's not just nice people. I feel like it's people in general. Like, I feel like you're very, I wouldn't say standoffish, but you're very guarded is the word I want to use. Very guarded, very guarded. It doesn't matter like what a person does to you. It doesn't matter what a person says to you. I feel like still in the back of your mind, you're like, they're going to betray me. Like, or they're just waiting for the perfect moment to turn on me, or they're just waiting for the perfect moment to call me out about something, or they're just waiting for the perfect moment to talk down to me. And I almost want to get sentimental because I feel like, that is what you're used to. You're used to people acting like they want to hold you by the hand, but then when you actually need that constructive criticism, it really come off like narcissistic. You know what I'm saying? It really comes off as mean and just like, like belittling. And I feel like you are very protected and you don't have to do anything. Hello, Chandler. Welcome in. I definitely feel like you're very protected and you don't have to do anything. But work on yourself. And what I mean by work on yourself, this could also be somebody that is afraid to go to the doctor, afraid to reach out to a mental health doctor, afraid to reach out to anybody or anything and say, hey, I need help, or hey, I'm going through this and I want to be in a better place. I feel like you just don't know how to take that step. But I'm here to tell you that there is so many resources out there, so many resources out there, to the point where you may be aware of the resources, but you don't want to take advantage of them because you are afraid of somebody using your information against you. You're afraid of telling your story and nobody resonating with you. But I'm here to tell you that um in some cases, these doctors, these counselors, or these people that you go towards, they are not here to judge your story. They're here to identify things that can be identified in you and help you with certain avenues on how to get through the situation. Even if it's just talking to somebody at that time, you never know. Like, even here, feel free to chat, comment, feel free to hit the like button, subscribe, share to support the channel. But you are walking into your safe place. And I feel like this is what God wants you to know, that you have endured a lot and no one can take that from you. But God is telling you that there is a light at the end of the tunnel. If you would just keep going, baby, keep going and try your best. Even start with yourself. If you don't open up externally, start with yourself by identifying what it is that you are dealing with. Like, for an example, people may feel like you're standoffish to them. Let's say if you're a female, and you don't really connect or bond or open up to be as friendly with females, right? I feel like people may assume that it's because you're intimidated, or they may assume that it's because you're jealous. But I feel like that's not the case at all. Like, you're not intimidated by them. You're not jealous of them. You just have a fear of opening up to people. And that is so valid. And I respect that and I understand that to the fullest degree. But just to give you an idea of how the energy, like, you're a beautiful person inside and out. You're very beautiful, and I feel like people deserve to get to know who you are. People deserve to know who you were before you endured everything that you've endured. People deserve to hear you. Your voice is valid. Your voice is valuable. Your experience is valuable, and your love is valuable. So I feel like I'm here to tell you today, and so is God. Trust in me, love. You are protected. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to say anything. You know what I'm saying? You could be afraid of, just like the worst happening to you. Like maybe you the type of, like, maybe you're somebody that has, people have wanted to fight you for no reason. So you got into fights because of bullies, or because of people picking with you, or, just like very hot tempered, very hot tempered. But God is saying, like, you don't have to be afraid, because he already handles it. He already handles it. You know what I'm saying? If you actually sit back and look, you'll see that he has already handled it. Some things may even come across out of nowhere. You get information out of nowhere, like, dang, that happened. Yeah, because God don't play about you. So he out here body slamming people when it comes to you. And this is what you don't understand. The people that hurt you in the past, they are dying inside right now. They're crying inside. And I know that you may have dealt with a lot of people that's very manipulative, that come to you with a smile. They come to you, like I said, wanting to hold your hand, acting like they are loving, acting like they are kind. And they are not. They are not at all. And they show you their true colors. But I feel like you have grown a lot to have clarity. You have clarity of what You have clarity now. You don't deny yourself. When you get a feeling, you go with it, and that's great. And I feel like the last situation that you may have went through that was very, very hurtful to you, that was very, very breathtaking for real, like very surprising to you, was the crust of your awakening. I definitely feel like that, and I definitely feel like you spiritually, you are higher. Spiritually, you are chosen. Spiritually, you are nothing that you've been through, nothing that you've been through can stop you from becoming the person that God has called you to be. So let go of your fear. Let go of your guard. Let go of the idea that everybody is the same. Let go of the brokenness and find avenues and ways to try to fix it. Even starting with you. Even starting with you. You're not as bad as these people try to claim you are. You're not as mean as these people want to claim you are. You're not as broken as you think you are. But if you would just take a little time, or if you could just take a little time to focus on you and focus on where these different emotions and these different feelings are stemming from, then you will become the beautiful person that you've always been, even stronger, wiser, and more alert, more better, way more better. You know, I do agree. A lot of people in your energy is full of shit. I agree. They're full of shit. But you've been able to identify that. You've been able to accept that. And you've been able to separate yourself, hopefully. Hopefully. And if you haven't, then take it from me. It's okay to do so. It is okay to do so. MQR said, I ain't scared of no ghosts. Chosen for the struggle. What does that mean? Okay. So I'm glad that you're not scared of any ghosts. Good for you. A lot of people are. So I'm not talking to you. But chosen for the struggle, it means that I was chosen to help the people that has dealt with their trauma intuitively overcome by connecting with God and me giving you a message that is directly from your creator in order to send you on your way and get you into a positive state that's going to uplift your energy and uplift your mindset. I heard somebody say that they were the mindset elevator, and consider me that. But I bring joy and I bring peace. That is the channel energy that I am getting so far. You don't have to struggle, and that's exactly what I am here for. Chosen for the struggle. If you have a issue or a trauma that you're struggling with and you encounter my energy, I will bring it to the forefront and I will help you. I will help you face whatever your struggle is and overcome it to the best of your ability. As long as you are willing and you are receptive to the truth. You got to be willing and you got to be receptive. Those are the two things that I ask and the two things that is required. MQR said, that's awesome. Thank you. Are you from the Northeast? No, I'm from down south. I'm from down south. And you are most welcome. Glad I could help. Don't be afraid to put your comments in the chat. Keep it positive or you will be called out and possibly blocked. So until we get some more energy, that is what I'm channeling for this live. I don't feel like I need to go a whole hour into detail on this because it's straightforward and it's straight direct. If you feel that energy, you feel that energy. And if you don't, you don't. Let me see. I think I'm going to try to. MQR said, take it or leave it. Facts. Straight like that. No chaser. No chaser. But I am also being called to say that if you do have chasers, then it's okay to lay off of that just a little bit. Just a little bit, you know? Because dive into what it is that is driving you that way. And what I mean by chasers is alcohol. It can be defiling to your body and defiling to your soul. You don't have to drink alcohol every day, all day in order to cope with life. You don't have to drink alcohol all day, every day in order to cope with your situation. It is okay to live your reality and accept where you are in life, because this too shall pass. And you're not talking from somebody that's just talking. I've been there. Let's see, what else? What else do I have for the YouTube family? And it's so funny that when I was reading cards, or not reading cards, but when I was using cards, I would say whatever the message was in about 5-10 minutes. And the only thing that dragged it out was because I pulled the cards and kept repeating what I was saying. Very repetitive. So don't get discouraged if things are not going as smoothly, or you may have to stumble. You may have to pull back. Things may not go as you are used to. But sometimes when we rush into situations, confirmation, when we rush into situations, we don't realize that we're rushing into pain, or rushing into trauma, or rushing into situations that are not good for us. So it's best to sit back and see how things pan out. It's best to sit back and take heed to what's happening and how the wheels are spinning. That's how you truly get to know yourself and truly get to know what is for you. Because when we rush, we be blindsided. When we want something to go too quickly, or we want something so bad, or, I need results now. I need results now. Fuck around and them results be fake. Ain't even what you expected. So don't rush yourself. Take your time. I'm also getting a channel energy where You could be battling with forgiveness, with understanding the difference between forgiveness and manipulation. And that could be very challenging for you. Hey, Connie, welcome in. That can be very, very challenging for you. Because I feel like the people that you've loved deeply would do anything for them, has shown you a different side of them. And it's challenging when you experience that, because later on down the line, they may come back to you like, I miss you, or why haven't you, or what's wrong, what's happening with you, or it's just always like you. You know what I'm saying? It's never a situation where they actually accept what they have done to you. So it pisses you off even more, I feel like, at this point. And it may hurt you because you battle with wanting to know, are you wrong? But you know that you've been here before, where you have forgiven and you've opened your heart again and you've fed into the you. And you're just wondering, when are they going to say I or me? But I feel like the best thing that you can do with that situation, especially when it comes to people that you love, especially when it comes to people that you should have a connection with, such as siblings, family, any type of family, close family, extended family, friends, close friends. Some friends just grow out of each other. But when it comes to lovers or people that you may have had children with, people like that, that's what I mean. People where you should have a conversation with, where you should have a connection with. I feel like you should tell these people how you feel, even when they come back with a you. Flip it back onto them. Don't accept that pain. Don't accept that guilt. Don't accept that shame that they want to put on you as if it's your fault and you should feel sorry for me. When you know good and damn well that it is not your fault. And you should not feel sorry for them. Because when you need somebody to show sympathy to you, nobody has that for you. At least these people that want you to show the sympathy, that want you to show the empathy like you've always have, that want you to show the forgiveness. I feel like you don't have to be cold towards these people, but you don't have to kiss their ass either. You can be straight up and say, no. Let's rewind it back. Take that and rewind it back. Okay? Take that and rewind it back. This is why I'm not doing this. As I've told you before. And if you haven't told them before, if you haven't been blunt before, then start now. There's no better time than now to tell people the truth. Your feelings are valid. Your pain is worth exploring, not just for you, but for them as well. Because if you don't, then how are they going to understand how to step up for you when it's time. This is what you got to keep in mind. If you keep swallowing the pill and letting them say whatever they want to say, do whatever they want to do, then that's how it'll forever be. But God said, tell the people the truth and then see what they rather do. But don't feel bad about it, because you never know. The truth may set you free. You never know how good it feels to express yourself where you're so used to being silent, where you're so used to being quiet, where you're so used to just giving in to the situation or just going on about the situation because you don't want to fight back, because you don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. But when your feelings were hurt and you were there all alone, who was there for you? This is what you have to ask yourself. And when you are alone, don't feel bad about that. Don't feel secluded. Don't feel left out. Take that time to get to know yourself so that when people come back around, you're fully aware of who you are, what your boundaries are, and what your deal breakers are. You know, what are your deal breakers? We've been so conditioned and so conformed to everybody else's boundaries, everybody else's deal breakers. Everybody else's, oh, you hurting me, you doing this to me, you doing that to me. But what about you? You're hurting too. You're confused too. You needed help. You need somebody to show up too. You would love for somebody to come see you too. You would love for somebody to reach out and call you and talk to you too. You know? So remember that. Keep you in mind. Keep you in mind. Nobody in your life is more valuable than you. Remember that. So every time you shed a tear, it is into your healing bank. It is into your healing bank. Know that. And accept that it won't happen no more. What has hurt me today will not get a chance to hurt me tomorrow, because I am going to speak up. I'm not staying away from people because of I'm intimidated. I'm not staying away from people because I'm jealous. I'm staying away from people so that I can figure out who I am. And when I feel I am ready, I will share that with you. That's all it takes. And I know it's a long road to get there. I know it's not easy because we lost our voice. We lost our vision. But that don't mean you can't find it again. That don't mean it's buried deep. You know, this is your opportunity to be reborn again. To be reborn again. And those that deserve to be next to you will. And those that don't, won't. And it's as simple as that. Because your feelings matter. Your ideas matter. Your creativity matters. And nobody can take that from you unless you give it to them. Unless you give it to them. So you don't have to be afraid to forgive. You don't have to be afraid to talk back because you don't know if they're manipulating you. Once again. But I'm here to tell you that they're both aligned. Forgiveness and boundaries. They're aligned and you deserve them. And you deserve to know how to set them in order to protect your heart and protect your mind. See? Don't let yourself be distracted by the noise or by the anger that you may think someone is going to have towards you. Because if you have to cry because you think that this person is mad at you or they won't like you, wouldn't you rather smile at knowing that I am who I am? And if you don't like me, that is your problem and not mine. But if you unconditionally love me, then you will start to meet me halfway instead of asking me to come the full yard. You are deserving of people to meet you halfway. And the only way that they can do that is by you being expressive, by you setting boundaries, by you protecting your heart, by you protecting your mind, and speaking when you are feeling called, even if it takes time. I could be talking to somebody that is so used to rushing to give an answer, which is why that's what I said earlier. I was talking about rushing earlier, right? Rushing. So this may not just be with how you want your results or how you want your money or how you want to feel something. You know, the rush always gives us an adrenaline. But it is okay to take your time, because when you take your time, you're going to realize that that was the best thing you could have ever done. When somebody asks you something, you say, hold on, give me a second to think about that. And people, the people, they love to rush you, especially when they want you to do something for them. They don't want to give you a chance to think about it. They don't want to give you that freedom to make your own choice. They don't. But that is how they control you, is what you got to understand. That is how manipulation creeps in. Because if they unconditionally love you and support you no matter what, they'll give you that time. They'll give you that space. If anything, they'll be willing to walk with you during the situation. Figure it out step by step. How could this impact you? How can it impact us? So you don't have to be afraid. Come to terms with who you are and make people meet you in the middle. Connie said, that's right. Hey, Diamond, welcome in. Connie said, to be honest right now, I don't care about the past. I just kids and giving them the best life possible. Makaya said, hi. Hello, Makaya, welcome in. But Connie, I understand that. But I've heard a lot of times that it takes a village to raise children. And with that mindset right there, that you don't care about nothing but your kids, can be what hurts you the most. Because there is somebody out there, I didn't say everyone, I didn't say more than one person, but there is at least one person that is out there that would love to love and support your kids the same way you do. And that's what I say. A lot of times we get into our own way, you know? I understand you don't care about the past. You don't have to live the past any longer. You don't. But saying you don't care about the past is letting me know that you're blocking it out. And if you block it out, then how can you learn from it? We can't learn from what we run away from. Keep that in mind. Hello, country. Welcome in. Welcome in. Zelda said, for real, how are y'all doing? I hope everybody is doing great, man. I hope that you're, feeling empowered, feeling uplifted, especially here on this channel. This is your safe place. Walking with God is my calling, and I love it. And I'm here to intuitively help you do the same. But yeah, it's a lot to carry. It's a lot to carry. But I'm telling you, once you get to your resting place, you'll be so glad that you've carried it. Micaiah said the past or the present past contribute to our next step. We can take from the past to learn from it, to get some inspiration. Truth. Country said, doing good. Just took a break and saw you on, so I popped in. I appreciate that so much, Country. Yes, so for a while, I will be doing no card spiritual readings. In order to tap in further into my gift and see exactly where I'm called. Just to give you an update, Micaiah said the past is important. It would depend on what we do with it. The past make who we are as a particular being. That's correct. Country said, that's deep. Yeah, super deep. Super deep. Very deep. Very interesting too, because I'm like, what do I do with my hands now? What do I do with my hands? But hey, gotta find a way. Gotta find something for me to do with them. Micaiah said, I want to face my past, contemplate it to get more power. Correct. And that's exactly what I was saying in the beginning of the reading. I said, go within and really face your struggle, face what you're being blocked by. Because not a lot of people are fearful. Not a lot of people are intimidated. Not a lot of people are, worried. But you can still be blocked without being worried, without being fearful, without being stressed. You can still be blocked by something, one thing so small, maybe not even small. I wouldn't say small. I wouldn't say small at all. It can be a major thing, and it could be the cause of your blockage. And because you think that you're good over here, you don't need to focus over there. But God is saying, what if I pull you back over there? How are you going to know how to navigate? Country said, do you draw or craft? You could make something while you tap in. Probably could even sell what you make on your lives. Yes, that's a great idea. Thanks for your suggestion, Country. Yeah, I do write. So I could possibly even do poetry or something like that. Or I'll be making my little bracelets and necklaces. So I can probably do that. Yes, I agree with you. Great idea. Thank you, Country. That is so bomb. That is so bomb. Connie said, girl, I am not running from it. I am walking away from it. I feel that for sure. For sure. Zelda said, great ideas. Yes, yes. Let's get it. Let's get it. That is awesome. Micaiah said, and if I am lost, I could find my contact point. That could be focusing on the body or focusing on just light imagination with some positive words. Micaiah says some chaos is too deep. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it can get too deep. It can get wild, for real. It can get wild and it can get hurtful. But I'm here to tell you that you are not the reason. You are not the cause that these people hurt you. You are not the cause or the reason for what you've been through. You are only the testimony of it. Bringing awareness can help so many people, not just you. Connie said, I've learned a lot of it. That's good. That's really good. That's really great, man. So the step could be, like I said in the beginning of the live, is opening up again. Opening up to people. Opening up. Connie said, when I said I don't care, I meant that my priorities are my kids. No doubt. No doubt. Thank y'all so much for coming in, supporting the channel with your likes, your subscribes, and your shares, and your comments. I absolutely appreciate it. Micaiah said, you see the effect of weed. Some people don't need weed. They're living their deep chaos. Some chaos are like that with thoughts, imagination, and emotions. You are absolutely right. See, yeah, with the W double D, I can't even spell it. Damn, I can't even spell it. But you are absolutely right, because I have that same problem where when I smoke Mary Jane, I get very delayed and very, very paranoid and insecure. I didn't used to be like that. I remember when I used to smoke Mary Jane, and it would make me happy. It would make me, excited, and just get the business, get the doing stuff. You know what I'm saying? But that has died quickly. So you definitely got to know when God is talking to you through your body with whatever you do, whether it is Mary Jane, whether it is drinking, whether it is smoking tobacco or them vapes out there. I even tried the vape, and it was making my head hurt. And I'm like, okay, but because people around me was doing it, now I want to let me hit your vape, knowing good and damn well I'm going to be in a corner somewhere with my head like, oh my God. So that could be another channel message for somebody, like, while you're still trying to figure yourself out, know that it's okay to not follow the crowd. Know that it's okay to be in, even if you have to be around these people and this is what they do, and you're so used to doing it with them in order to just be in the scene, you know what I'm saying, or just be there, then know that you can still be yourself and not indulge in what these people are indulging in. Zelda said, good vibes, absolutely. Connie said, your channel, girl, you're my bestie now. Thank you so much, Connie. I appreciate that. And that's what I hope to be for all that come across me. Real talk. Real talk. Micaiah said, modified state of conscience. Yes, it's time to modify that state of conscience. Christy said, hey, Christy, welcome in. How you doing? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. But yeah, that's another thing too, like where we don't know where to place our energy. And I feel like somebody could be also trying to sort out, figure themselves out. And that's okay. That's okay, because you've come from a place of shying away from yourself. And it's okay, and it's valid, and it's understood. So take that time you need to figure yourself out. Nobody can fault you for that. Connie said, a fact of life, after Monday and Tuesday, even the calendar says, what the fuck? That is hilarious. That is funny. Exactly. That is so funny, man. Connie said, I just got this gift. That's awesome. Christy said, I've been trying to cater to me. Yes, and it is okay, Christy. Do that. Do that. And appreciate every step of that. Because clearly, Connie just told us 3 days out the week is a what the fuck for everybody, for the whole universe. Okay, 3 days out the week is a what the fuck. So embrace them 3 days when you feeling like what the fuck. Okay, that is hilarious. Never even thought of it like that. Makaya says, so you know if you smoke Mary Jane, you might not come back, but gone. The Mary Jane is too much for you, even for me. Yeah, for real. It is. It's a lot, man. It's so sad. Cause I did like smoking Mary Jane. I did. But when it started draining my energy and start making me sit there like I was a zombie or something, I'm like, okay, now what are they putting in this? Because this is a totally different, mood than what I'm used to. Very different. Micaiah said, and you are already deep, and put Mary Jane with it. Wow. Right. That's so funny. That is funny. Nah, you right. You right, man. You right. I had to say that about the drinking too. Like, man, my energy is already hype. I'm at 9 o'clock in the morning, bang, bumping Tupac. So like my energy be already hype. Then I go add some alcohol with it. Oh man. No, girl. You done got too old now. You done got too old. Know your limit. Know your limit. Micaiah said, you are the Mary Jane. You don't need that. For real, man. That's the truth. That's the truth. And thank you for that. Because I may have even needed that message myself, man. I'm trying, because you may feel like, or I may feel like, get bored. Like it's boring. There's like boring. And just so used to your energy having a cap on it, when in reality, the sky is the limit. The sky is the limit. So just not knowing what you're doing, not knowing where you're going can lead you back to things like that. But if you have a strong mind and a strong will and focus on God, you'll understand that it's not worth it. It is no longer worth it. It is no longer worth it. Micaiah said, we are listening. CBD is better when we take it for good reason. I don't know what CBD is. What is CBD? Micaiah said there is a particular spiritual power in it. Connie said, just be funny like that. Girl, where did you dip to? Got about 2 seconds to dip, and then you still was in the camera. But yeah. So I be trying. And the messages, man, they will be a lot shorter unless, energy keep coming in. So thank you for your likes, your shares, supporting the channel, with your comments and helping me get out there. Because if I'm just talking to 1 or 2 people, then it ain't gonna be long at all. Hello, welcome in YouTube. How are y'all doing? My name is Anna. I'm the heart behind Chosen for the Struggle. I'm here to help elevate your spirit, give you an intuitive message that God may feel you are in need of, coming directly from the Lord. So hopefully you're willing and open to receive. Micaiah said the CBD is cannabis. Oh, it's in hemp. Connie said I smoke charcoal and make carne asada. Micaiah says CBD is the same family with Mary Jane. Oh, see, I don't be knowing. But I think they actually banned hemp here where I live at. I think they didn't ban that stuff because they put it in drinks. They put it in Kool-Aid, like they put it in candy that they be having at the store. You know what I'm saying? So it's very, very it was accessible to children, and that was horrible. That was the worst. That was disgusting. Or not disgusting, but it was bad. It was bad. So I think they banned it. They banned it. Connie said, when I make corn asada. Oh, okay. I was like, I know that corn asada is some type of, like, dish. So I don't. So, like, you smoke charcoal? Like the shit you put out there in the grill? I'm so lost. Please bring me up to speed. Micaiah said in France we have it. Oh. Or is charcoal tobacco? Micaiah said we have it as oil in e-juice for electronic cigarette. Ugh. Micaiah said, and we have the flour. Brandon said it's not a sin. What's not a sin? Smoking charcoal? Micaiah said for tea or to smoke. The flour? Oh, so the flour. Yeah, you put it in your tea. Bandon said you good. Yes. Oh. Charcoal? I'm confused. Like, what kind of charcoal? Like, what is charcoal? Is it that the only charcoal shit that I know is the stuff you put in the grill to grill your food? Micaiah says smoke is not good. It can disconnect yourself to the divine that bring heaviness. Yeah, I get it because my mind be so heavy. It be so like it literally feels heavy. Like my head. Now I already got a big head, but it feels light. But when I smoke Mary Jane, it be feeling heavy. Heavy. Connie said no, charcoal is the thing for corn asada. Connie said, yes, that. Oh, okay, so you're saying, she said the smoke there comes off of that? Micaiah said in blockages, mostly if it doesn't come from the garden. Yeah. Micaiah said, and mostly the chosen. Micaiah said that mostly the chosen ones should not arrive the time they could make energies exchange in dreams. Wow. Never knew. Connie said, yes, that. Does smoke there come off of that? I don't smoke that. I was playing. I just smell it when I'm making corn asada. Oh. I don't even know if I'm saying that word right. Them words right. Carne asada. Carne asada. Micaiah said at first it was a spiritual thing. Oh. Yeah, it does come off of the chalk when we grilling, but like I don't think it's something that you should inhale. See, I don't know about all that stuff, man. Be skeptical. Be skeptical about stuff. My mama was a church going lady. And my daddy didn't play. He'll smack the shit out of me. So I ain't I don't do too much. I only smoked Mary Jane and drink because I saw them do it. That's the only thing I got to do. Anything else, I'll be been knocked off the damn balcony. If I tried anything else, my dad ain't play about me. Connie said, yes, you're saying it right. Okay, good. Because I was saying it so much. I was like, damn, am I saying it right? I ain't ever said it that much in my life. Except when I went to Chipotle. That's really when I found out about corn asada. It's when I went to Chipotle. Micaiah said, I can say that because when I used to smoke, it's approaching me. Micaiah said, mostly to my back, or feel some of them in the front watching me, like waiting for me to open more of the doors. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, you don't know what you're inviting your spirit or your body into when you allow them things into you, for real. That's what I'm saying. That's why you gotta think, why do people do these things? Because it is opening up a door for them that is helping them escape wherever they could currently be in life, whether it's escape their self, escape the abuse that they've dealt with, escape the trauma that they deal with, escape the anxiety that they're dealing with. Just like people that smoke cigarettes. A lot of people that smoke cigarettes tell me that they only smoke cigarettes because they have anxiety. They have anxiety, and cigarettes help calm them down. But you got to think about it. When you smoke anything, when you drink anything, it goes into your bloodstream, and that can cloud your judgment. Micaiah said it seems to start to drain the energies. It do drain your energy. It do, believe it or not. I'm telling you, it clouds your judgment. Anything that clouds your judgment drains your energy. Anything. Micaiah says, so each several thing we are doing could be seen as a ritual. Exactly. And that's why God is saying, get out of these rituals. Get out of these rituals. They're unhealthy and they're defiling of the soul. You got to think about that, especially as a chosen one. You was meant to break these things, which is why you are even here, which is why you notice the difference of like, hey, I feel weird. So when you start to feel weird and you start to feel convicted about something, then you should know that that is God talking to you and telling you that you have the strength, you have the power, you have the value that God sees in you to turn away from these things. Connie said, there is no elevator to success. You have to take the stairs. That's right. It goes back to taking the time. Like I said, It goes back to taking your time and not feeling rushed. Micaiah said, what those who are in front of tobacco smoking, how is their energies? If I was to be honest, one person popped up in my mind, and I would say to say one word to describe their energy, I would say scattered. Scattered. Their energy is very scattered. Connie said, let it go and be gentle on yourself. Permission is. Can y'all still see me? Because it keeps saying connecting on my end. So I don't know why we keep getting blocked or delayed, but I do feel like that resonate with that energy. And I feel like, yes, they're dealing with blockages. They're dealing with delays. Confirmation. Hey, the proof is in the pudding. Micaiah says smoke cigarettes, calling poverty, confusion, ego pride, closing the heart, death, sadness, and anger. Exactly. What did I say, Micaiah? Scattered. To say one word, right? To say one word. Scattered. Micaiah said it's sad. It really is, though. I do hope that people, really dive deeper and know that they don't need them things. They don't. Being a person that has overcome, I have overcome. I used to almost 10 years ago, I smoked cigarettes. So I definitely know, I know how it can be just being drawn to them things. I would have never guessed that I would have smoked cigarettes. But at the age of 18, I started smoking cigarettes because my boyfriend was smoking cigarettes. And I thought that they smelled good. The menthol, Newport menthol cigarettes. I used to think like when he got down to a certain point on the cigarette, it used to smell good. And I was like, so one day I was just like, here, let me try it. Let me try it. And just like that, I was smoking cigarettes for about a year or two. And then I was like, nah, I can't do this. I can't do this. Connie said, yes, here. Micaiah said, it's like the forest become the desert. Micaiah said, you are right. For real. For real, yeah. It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it. Another thing that I hate, smoking Mary Jane, is the way that it makes your clothes smell. Like, you know what I'm saying? How you be smelling and that smell be lingering all day. I really hate that. I really do. I really do. But I did also try like the gummies and stuff that got the THC in them, and I hate those even worse because it almost feel like they don't do anything for me. Like I just be sleepy. I'll fall asleep off of a gummy, and that be the worst. Like don't nobody want to fall asleep. Like I'm doing this for a reason, to get motivated or to get to feel happy. But it doesn't induce my happiness anymore. It doesn't. Micaiah said, I remember asking the spiritual world, what are the causes spiritual of my blockages? I saw many dreams. In one of the dreams, they showed me a paper of tobacco. And the fact of going to tobacco, wow, see? And it's crazy how we landed into this conversation right now. So if you were able to release that, your spirit team or God is definitely proud of you, because you don't need that. And take it from somebody that used to smoke tobacco. Even though I was not like an addict of tobacco or anything like that, it just still goes to show you that I've been there, done that, and just like me, you can get over that too. Micaiah said, so I understood that I must leave that. Micaiah said, you took the white sugar? Never, ever. And then what's so funny is that before I read it again, because I read it one time and I'm thinking that you was actually talking about sugar, right? So I was going to answer based off of that, like, what sugar? I was about to say, what sugar? Yes, I use sugar. But yeah, no, never, ever. I couldn't even get the balls to do nothing like that ever. But I have been around people that have, and I have been around people that have, and they've lied and said that I did too. And that was like the most painful thing that I've ever experienced, because I accept people for who they are. Now I have boundaries. Now I have better understanding. But then I didn't. So I literally accepted people for who they are, and they tried to put their trauma onto me. And that was the painfulest thing I could have ever went through in my life. But you know, I don't condone that. And now I know how to set boundaries with people, so I wouldn't even involve myself with people that does stuff like that at all. Micaiah said, I was just kidding by asking that. I get it. No problem. No problem at all. I'm the most honest and transparent person that you'll probably ever meet in your life. So feel free to ask me anything. Anything. Micaiah said, thankfully, you did not take that thing. But maybe if you was deep in the level of Mary Jane with big pain that attached to it, maybe you would have took it. Yeah. Nah. I feel like maybe if I had different parents, I might have took it. But my parents, the way that they raised us in a way to where Mary Jane and alcohol is, that's all we knew, to be honest. That's all we knew. Connie said, I have never done anything like that, but some family members are really into it. Facts. Facts. And I thank God. I thank God. I don't even give it to my parents for the reason that I didn't indulge in those things. I thank God that I am a chosen one, and my soul is convicted, and my soul tells me no before I can even answer for myself. Micaiah said, I realize the more we have pain, trauma, negativity, the more drugs be. Yeah, the more you are induced, you know what I'm saying? Or desire for something to escape, right? Demon Slayer said, turn to Jesus. Connie said, I don't even drink. That's good, Connie. That's good. I used to drink so much, especially when my dad passed away in 2020. But I don't drink either, pretty much like that. I got a bottle of wine in the refrigerator that I didn't had in there for 2 weeks now. I can't even find the time to crack me a little glass. I'm like, damn, I didn't bought a bottle of wine to relax, enjoy myself. But God is like, you don't even need that to relax. You don't even need it to relax. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe one day, you know what I'm saying, I can go to the pool and pour me a glass or something. I don't know, but I I've been free. I've been freed indeed. Micaiah says some rich people fall because of that white sugar. Yeah, I know. I know. It be sad, but it be their life, you know? James said, yep, you'll get two highs in one. I don't know where that came from, James. Connie said, Demo, go home. Right. Like, please go home. Please go home. Find you a home. Micaiah said, I don't drink no more. I don't smoke no more. Free and glad. That's what's up, Micaiah. Zelda said, then it'll be there. Right. It'll be there until I use it. Until I don't know, till I pop it open. It's going to be there. Might even give it away as a gift. Who knows? Micaiah said, but all the past, I was drinking and smoking a lot every day and mixture all this with voodoo, music, and nature. I was deep in sort of a state, trapped deeply. Yeah, facts. That's facts, Micaiah. I'm proud of you. God is so proud of you. Keep going. You got this for sure, man. You got this. And those nasty things, you don't have to go back to at all. James said, just drink it before you go to bed and sleep well. Right. That's right. I could do that, you know. Take a little drink. I even tried that one night. I was like, I'm going to take a little drink, kick up, lay down, and just, it didn't happen. So I was like, forget it. Forget it. But like Zelda said, it'll be there when I'm ready or I give it away. Micaiah said the thing is when you deep and have deep desire for something, it's the same that the habit of an addiction become deep. So hard to get free. Yeah, it can definitely be hard, especially that's like Mary Jane. It is very addictive. Like it's not the same as it was back in the day, man. It's not the same at all, and it's very addictive. And what I came to find out is that when I smoke Mary Jane, I get that paranoia, right? I get that paranoia, that insecurity, and that lasts. It lasts even if I don't smoke the next day. And then I realized that I needed the smoke the next day because of the paranoia that I was feeling from smoking the day before, and it just lingers and it just lingers and it's just a cycle. So unless you can actually be like, "Hey, hold on." Like, get the figuring yourself out, get the really talking to yourself. Like, man, you know, what's wrong? Like, whatever you need to do to get back to you. Whatever you need to do to get back to you, because that shit will have you in a cycle. In a cycle. And that's what makes you think you need it. But you don't need it. You don't need it. And you don't even really want it. You don't even really want it. Micaiah said the more you up, the fall could be harder. Exactly. That's facts. Yeah, for real. I was blessed to not fall by drinking or by Mary Jane. But I can say that if you can't control yourself, if you don't have no self-control, no mind control, then those things, whatever it is, it doesn't have to be Mary Jane, it doesn't have to be drinking, it can be sex, it can be letting off one. If you don't have that mind control, that self-control, it will kill you. And I say that in the nicest way possible. It will kill you. Micaiah said, let's make us fall again for 3 months to enjoying, to see how we would come out of that, to see if we keep the lessons, to see who would go out first. Let's all try it again. So are you saying are you trying to make a pact with us that we all go try to smoke cigarettes and drinking for 3 months and see who gonna come out on the other side? Is that what you're saying, Micaiah? That is hilarious. Connie said I was taking pain pills for a while because I broke my foot because I was chased by a dog. Wow. And that's so funny. The biggest dog came to my job today. It was a huge dog. And I'm trying to get warmed up to dogs because one day I hope to get one. But I was too scared to go pet that dog. I was too scared. I was too scared. And it was a service dog too. But I was too scared. I was like, nope. Didn't they say that dogs can smell fear on people? I'm good. I'm gravy. Micaiah said, yeah. Oh, Micaiah. It's like, nah, but I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I do be on that journey. I realize that I be on that journey where I be doing great. I be doing good. No alcohol, no Mary Jane. It'll last for like a year. It'll last for months, whatever. But then I'll go back. And I was gonna say that to you too, Micaiah. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you fall one, man, come, Micaiah. I should have said it. I should have said it. When I was saying I'm proud of you, Blase Skit, I was going to say, like, if you fall again, don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. Come out stronger. And then here it is later on down the line. You talking about, let's go see who. That's so funny. But just to let you know, I do that sometimes. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I promise you. I'm going to come out every trip. I'm going to come out every trip because I'm going to get pissed off at it. Because it ain't even going to give me the same vibe that it gave me before. And I'm going to know that. And I'm going to be like, man, this shit weak, man. And then I'm going to go through that day or 2 days of withdrawal. And I'm going to be like, shit. And then the third day, I'm going to be feeling like me again. And I'm going to be happy as fuck. And like, yeah, I don't do that right now. I don't do that no more. Connie said, after I stopped taking them, my body had an ugly reaction. Right now, I don't take shit for pain. Man, yeah, I ain't ever even really did those at all. I ain't ever did pain pills, nothing more than an ibuprofen. And thank God, thank the good Lord, man, because I done had 6 kids and I gave birth to all 6 of my kids, and I got an epidural with 5 of them. All 5 of my kids, I got epidurals, but I heard that epidural it had a little bit of fentanyl in it. That's what I heard. I don't know for sure. I forgot to ask the doctor. You know, when you in labor and shit, you ain't about to ask no doctor what the hell that shit got in it. Give me the best shit you got. Micaiah said, yeah, maybe I should propose a reward to accept. Okay, put that reward on the table. Put that reward on the table. Now, I ain't gonna do no tobacco. I ain't gonna smoke no tobacco with you, my friend. The closest to tobacco I'm gonna get is that shell I'm gonna be rolling that Mary Jane in. That's the closest to tobacco I'm gonna get, my friend. Okay? So, yeah, if you do wanna throw a reward out there, let's get it. Test yourself. Why not? Why not? Micaiah said, no, I don't want you to go back to that. Keep yourself preserved. I know, right? Only celebration, right? Only celebration. But I don't know. The Mary Jane making it hard for me nowadays, man. It's making it hard for me. Connie said, I got no epidural for my 5 kids. Well, yeah, I had one of my babies like right there, like, pop goes the weasel. I'm like, oh my God, no. So, I don't know how you did it, but kudos to you, mama. You definitely win. Like Micaiah said, you win. You done won out this bitch, man, for real. For real. Rasu said, because I had an epidural, my kids came in high. Shit, the way they bouncing off the walls nowadays, hey, I can't tell you. I don't know what the fuck it is. For real. Micaiah said, despite I said to myself, I should finish with these addictions in a nicer way, like rewrite the story nicer. It can be done. It can be done. Rasu said, on the next one, tell them to lower the middle out so y'all can squat. And usually the baby comes out in like 10 minutes or less with minimum tear. Yeah, Rasu, I ain't have to push long at all for none of my kids. Like, they came out pretty quick. Connie said for most of them, I was in labor for like 20 minutes and they're out. Connie said, yeah, I'm Mexican. That is wow. Rasu said her cord was stronger than a motherfucker. That is funny. A motherfucker walks help that in bunches. Man. Rasu said, did you remember how long they slept the first few days? A woman never has to lay down. Shout out to the Mexicans, our cousins. Yeah, shout out to them for sure. Shout out to them. For real, I'm going to learn Spanish so that I can talk to y'all more often. For real. Micaiah said, when you used to smoke the Mary Jane, you feel that it could open more the spiritual eyes in a way, right? Nah. It make my head feel too heavy. Not for me. It slows me down. It slows me down. Connie said, my kids never woke me up at night. Wow. Rasu said the creator knew you wasn't going to be good for them. Rasu said, get sativa, not indica. I know sativa is what I be getting. At least that's what they say I'm getting. That's what they say I be getting. I don't know. I'm going to try sativa later on down the line. One day when I feel like I'm not going to get on live. Connie said, the doctor asked me, do you wake up at night or in the middle of the night to eat? I said no. And he said, so your baby should not wake up at night either. Wow. Yeah, they told me that I had to wake my babies up at night. You gotta feed them every 2 to 3 hours. I'm like, you sure that baby ain't gonna be hungry? They like, you gotta feed them every 2 to 3 hours. Okay, I'm gonna do what the doctor told me. My first baby, I went and took parenting classes on my first baby and my second baby. So I kind of just did what the nurses told me. Rasu says sativa usually got a citrus flavor and or smells. Rasu said they're going to wake up when they are in need, right? I done learned a lot after having these 6 babies. Connie said, I did what my grandma told me. I know that's right. Hey, I can't blame Mama at all. I can't blame Mama at all. My big mama was gone. So I had to rely on somebody else's big mama. Micaiah said that Rasu said parenting classes come to be every day. Right. After you had them kids, they definitely do. Because you never stop learning. You never stop learning. Micaiah said the effect on me, it was creating 2 speed movement in me. But at the end, it was very slowing me physically. See, I got the reverse reaction. So mine is like now it slows me down. And then at the end, I start feeling my energy coming back. So I get super excited and super energized. That's crazy. Zelda said, thanks for sharing your stories and insights with us. Yes, you're most welcome. Thank y'all for sharing your stories and insight with me. I appreciate you. Rasu said, and they wake up right with the sun. Dwayne said, hey, beautiful, how are you doing? I'm doing good. It's great to see you in here. How are you? Micaiah said, very interesting. Rasu said, I called my daddy. He already knew. The simple said, son, put some cereal in the milk. Yeah. Right, exactly. No, they told me to wait till 3 months, but that's the truth. Like, drop that little rice cereal in there. Yes. I used to want to try it myself, like, because I like grits and cream of wheat and shit. Connie said, como estás? Means, how are you? Thank you, Connie. Little by little. That's what I need, babe. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Como estás? All right. Let's get it. I'm going to start with that. Matter of fact, let me write it down so I don't forget. Gracias means thank you. Como estás? And then gracious. So how do I say good? Micaiah said, which language do you desire to learn? Spanish. Okay, she said say well for good. Micaiah said, I am still learning English. That is nice. That is awesome. So you speak French. How do I say hello in French? I know hola is hello in Spanish. Oh, you speak French and Haitian Creole. Guadalupe Creole. Wow. Yeah, Micaiah, how do you say good morning in French? So, Connie, what is Buno? That's the chocolate that I was talking about not too long ago. Oh, Buno is good morning? Buno? Oh. All right, don't confuse me now. I don't want these Mexicans out here jumping me now. I want them to be my friend. Connie said good is good. Oh, okay. So then what is Buno? And am I saying it right? Because that's the chocolate that I love. It is so good with the hazelnut, man. I'm telling you. That little hazelnut chocolate. It is good. It's great. With the wafers. Bueno. Bueno. That's how you say it. Bueno. Bueno. Thank you. I said it right. Awesome. Bueno. Bueno. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Hola, amiga. Hola, amiga. ¿Cómo estás? Bueno. Y'all are some great people. Y'all are some beautiful people. Thank y'all for spending this time with me. Bonjour. It's bonjour, right? Micaiah said, how you pronounce bonjour? Razoo said, you are a wonderful person with a magnanimous spirit. Thank you so much. Zelda said, okay, in French. Rasu said, yes. Micaiah said, yeah, and it is funny. Let me see. Bonjour. 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 Connie said, Bamanos means let's go. Bominos. Bominos. Let's go. Dora said it. I remember Dora. She said, Bominos. Let's go. I'm crying. Thanks for bringing me back. Thank you for bringing me back. Rasu said, Magfoot no muss. What language is that? What language is that and what is you saying? I'm crying. Micaiah said all the English people pronounce it this way. Micaiah said, and you pronounced it in a romance way. Micaiah said, very interesting. This way that English people pronounce bonjour. Razoo said, people in America don't speak English. Right. You damn right. Most of the time, like, for real, they don't. I need to fit in. I need to go learn these languages in America. For real. Connie said, yes. Thank you, Connie. Vamonos. Yes. Micaiah said, poetic touch. Thank you. I love poetry. Well, I love writing it. Connie said, tell your kids. Calents. That means shut up. Ah! Yes! Now that's the best one you could have gave me. No, I'm just Yes, I'm definitely going to be telling them that. Thank you. That is bomb. I love that. I'm about to be telling them that all week. All week. I don't think you know what you just did. Connie said, now this one gonna be a little challenging for me. Is the J silent? Can't. Kent. Oh, okay. Connie said, not how you said it. It's spelled how I spelled it in Spanish. But the way you have to say it is with the... Oh, okay. Cajins. Or say. Okay, say at the end. So let me see if I can figure this out. Cállense. 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 Micaiah said, I used to hear Spanish people pronounce Callate in the childhood ward. I don't know what that means. Oh my gosh, the childhood ward. That sounded a little dramatic. Yay, I said it right. Okay, so let me get it. Cállense. Cállense. Awesome. I'm about to be saying that all week. I'm so happy. What's the childhood ward? Connie said, but screaming. Okay. But screaming, wow. Micaiah said yard. A childhood yard. Oh. So, Callate. 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 I don't know. Cállense, cállense la vaca. Cállense la vaca. Cállense la vaca. Shut your mouth. Cállense la vaca. Wow. Buca. Oh, buca. Cállense la buca. Oh, okay. Cállense la buca. La buca. Cállense la buca. Buca. So, right, not baka. Buka. 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 Okay, got it. All right, did you see what does what do you say? Caliente? I mean callate. Callate. What does callate mean? Connie. In Spanish. Callate. He probably spelled it wrong. Oh, Connie said it means shut up. Wow. McKay said I thought it was stop. I was over there telling y'all's ass to shut up. especially in a childhood yard. Yeah. I can see them saying that. I can definitely see them saying that. Micaiah said I used to hear Spanish say it to their children. Yeah. Clearly. She just told me to tell my children. I'm crying. Speaking of children, I gotta go get them now. But it's definitely been fun, man. I appreciate y'all tapping in, being my family and everything. Man, I hope y'all have a wonderful day wherever you are in this world. Micaiah said I had a Spanish French. His name was Elianius. It was one of my best friends, but he passed away by a spell. What? Dang, I'm sorry to hear about your friend. That's wild, man. Crazy stuff goes on in this world. Crazy, crazy stuff. Micaiah said, but I saw in a dream he was happy many times. Connie said, Mintingo, que. Mintingo, queer means I have to leave. Mintingo queer. Mintingo queer. Mintingo queer. Mintingo queer. Queer. Mintingo cure. Say number 1 or number 2. with his bike. You saw him with his bike? You saw him in your dream with his bike? And he was good. My dad used to always ride a bike. Okay, so Connie, tell me if I'm saying it right. Number 1 or number 2? Mitingo Kier. Mitingo Kier. That's number 1. Oh, I got it right with number 1? Mitingo Care. With a K. Mitingo Care. Mitingo Care. That's what's up. Appreciate the lesson. Appreciate the lesson. Y'all see, I love to learn. I love to learn. But until we meet again, family, y'all be safe out there, man. Keep your head up. And I'll catch you later. Have a great one. Bye.